guys, it's Jess. So I'm back with another video, and this time it is another sort of cluster of requests video where I have a lot of smaller sort of questions that I thought I'd just add into one big video. A lot of these are questions you guys have asked me over the past few weeks, and some of them are Hunger Games related and some are not. So I will do the non-Hunger Games related ones towards the end. The first question is, what kind of arena would I want if I was in the Hunger Games? So I've thought about this a lot, trying to think of what I could use to my advantage. I thought it would be sort of cool to be in an arena of like an abandoned city kind of. Like where I live there is a massive shopping centre that I think would just be perfect for the Hunger Games, because you've got all the indoor area and it's like 3 separate levels, and then you've got the outdoor area which is very naturey and stuff, so you can kind of climb trees and stuff. I think that would be a really cool arena to be in, even though I'd most likely die. And along those lines, the next question is, how do you think you would place if you were in the Hunger Games? Seriously, I would die straight away. If I wasn't the idiot to step off the podium first and get blown to bits, I would be gone within like the first 10 minutes. Not because I would run to the cornucopia, but because I cannot run to save my life. Like, I am nowhere near fit. I would kind of hope that people would just like dismiss me, but seriously, I would suck so bad. The next question is, what do I think the District 9 strategy was in the 74th and 75th Hunger Games? So as we know in the books, both of the District 9 tributes in the 74th and 75th Hunger Games died at the cornucopia somehow. So the question is basically asking, what kind of advice do you think these District 9 tributes are getting given that makes them go to the cornucopia repeatedly? Now, District 9 is grain, so they wouldn't work with that much weaponry type adaptable sort of thing. They would work with more machinery. But maybe they do something in the grain fields that relies on the use of some sort of weapon-like material that they can get from the cornucopia. Now for me, if I was in District 9 and I took in the arena in the 74th Hunger Games, I would see the long grass as sort of an environment I could work with. So we know the District 9 boy definitely went in for a bag, but maybe the District 9 girl was just trying to get over to the grass, seeing as it was like opposite the cornucopia. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I think the mentors would have told them, like, if there was something they could use in the cornucopia, they probably would have told them to go for it. But other than that, I think they should have told them to go to somewhere that they could use to their advantage. Now, in the 75th Hunger Games, we don't really know how many victors there are from District 9, so maybe they were similar to District 12 and had only a couple victors to choose from. And being victors, they've won the games before, so they don't really need mentoring that much. But I would be thinking going to the 75th Hunger Games, screw it, I'm probably not coming out of this a second time. Just go to the cornucopia, see if I can get a weapon. If I die, I die. That's what I would be thinking. That's basically my thinking for the 75th Hunger Games, and I know it's dull, but that's what I feel it would have been like for a lot of tributes that were put back into the arena for the 75th Hunger Games. The next question is, what do you think happened to Snow's wife? Now we know from the end of Mockingjay that Snow had a granddaughter, so evidently he would have had to have a wife and then children to have that grandchild. I kind of feel as though Snow's wife might have got sick of Snow's power-hungry attitude. I know if I was married to someone like that, I would probably try and kill them in their sleep, because that's disgusting what he keeps going. Then again, she's from the capital, so is she brainwashed to think that's okay? I kind of, in my head, I've made up sort of a little story, and this might seem ridiculous to you, but I'm going to tell it anyway. I feel as though Snow's wife would have kind of become repulsed by him at some certain stage, and maybe even try to kill or poison him to stop the Hunger Games, maybe. It's what I like to think. But then she could have got caught and he had her killed but made to look like an accident, sort of, so his kids didn't like freak out. That's what I like to think, but probably she just died of old age. I just like to make up random stories about people's history in books where you don't get much on them. Now the last 3 questions are non-Hunger Games related, and they were submitted by Steph Cox, and she asked all 3 of these questions, so these are for you, Steph. Whereabouts do you live in Australia? Okay, so I'm not going to tell you the town I live in, obviously, because that could get weird. The state I live in Australia is New South Wales, and I live in a city in Sydney's southwest. So the southwest doesn't have the best reputation. We're pretty much always on the news. I can give you a hint about which town I live in though. We made the list of the top 10 worst clubs. We have like one of the top 10 worst clubs in the Sydney area, so that's great. And also recently Chris O'Dowd, the actor, stayed here for 3 weeks while he was filming a movie, and he pretty much ripped into us on Twitter saying we were like the shittest town ever, and it's true, like our town is so shit. And I absolutely pissed myself when I found that out, and LeMay was all like, oh, we're a hidden gem. No, we're just crap. So yeah, if you find that, you know where I live, but only like super obsessed people are gonna track that shit down, so this could be awkward. Please don't stalk me. Steph also asked, is your real name Jez, so J-E-Z, or is it like Jasmine or Jessica or something like that? My real name is Jessica, but I don't really go by Jessica, I go by Jess or Jez. And the reason for Jez is because my friend Kirsten back in high school, that's just how she pronounced it, like Jez. She, like her S's are Z's, and then she's the one that gave me the nickname Jezbo, and that's a really long story in itself, but it's kind of just what she calls me, and I call her Kirsty Merck. And yeah, so Jess or Jez is fine. You can call me Jessica if you want, it's just a little weird. And her 3rd question is, what is my star sign? My star sign is Sagittarius. I was born on the 25th of November, so it's kind of on the verge of Scorpio Sagittarius, but I am a Sagittarius. Fun fact, that's the one with the arrow, even though it's like love or something. I don't really know. I don't know, but isn't that awfully Katnissy that I'm Sagittarius and then our little symbol has the bow? Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. Just a quick announcement. Now I have put together a Facebook page, and I will leave the link below in the description so you can go and like that page on Facebook. If you don't want to use your real Facebook page to like it and interact, I totally understand, because that's your privacy as well. What you can do is make up an alias or something, or you can make a page as well, because pages are anonymous, and then you can like it. I'd love for you guys to join me, and we can like chat and stuff, and I can spam your newsfeed, you know, get our bond reignited. Also, one other thing, I don't know how many videos I will have up in the next couple of weeks. Little bit of a sensitive topic, but my grandma has gone into a coma, and we don't know whether she'll be waking up from it anytime soon, so I may be leaving to go down to visit my grandma, and she lives 7 hours away, so I don't know whether I'll make videos, but if you go to my Facebook page and like and stuff, I will be able to like give you guys updates on anything Hunger Games there. And that sort of thing, so I hope you guys can respect that I might not be making videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, leave requests below, subscribe, like, anything. Happy Hunger Games, guys. What am I trying to say? So I'll do the non-Hunger Games in Arena in it. District 9 tributes and... Oh, what am I trying to say? I've gotten way off track. I don't even know where I am right now. Where was I up to? Let's start again. Let's just start again. Where were you up to? And the next question is... Oh, God. My nose is running. Granddaughter. There goes my voice. Oh, bye. River left me. What's happened? Is there something that's alarmed you? Would you like to hop back up on my bed? You can't see this right now, but she's just licking my hand. Ah! Thank you. That's enough. No. Just wipe that off. Oh, she's back. Now the last 3 questions are non-Hunger Games related. Oh, that is some bad talking. Now the last... God! I need to take archery lessons. And I will leave. I think Reba can talk better than me.